Hello everyone, welcome again to the channel. I believe you already know that you can study in Germany for free. Now, I know a lot of people are confused about what they really need to apply to study in a German university, or wondering if you actually qualify to study there, or what documents to prepare, or what exactly the proof of fund is. Well, you're not alone, and many international students get stuck at this stage because no one explains it to them. Don't worry, in this video I'll break down the admission requirements for German universities step by step in the simplest way as possible, and trust me, by the end of this video you'll know exactly what to do and how to start your application. So grab a pen, or better yet, save this video because you'll need to refer to it again. Now let's dive in. The very first thing I'll be talking about is your academic qualification. The first thing you need is your academic qualification. Now listen carefully. To study in Germany, your school certificates from your home country must be recognized by the German education system, especially for those going for a first degree, bachelor's degree. For example, if you finished secondary school in Nigeria, Kenya, Ghana, or India, your certificate must be equivalent to the German Abitur, which is their secondary school leaving certificate. But here is where it gets tricky. Some countries' certificates alone are not even enough, so you might need to complete a one-year foundation program called a Studienkolleg before you can even start a full degree in Germany. Now, to check if your certificate is valid for direct admission or if you need a Studienkolleg, visit the website called anabin.kmk.org. Don't worry, I'll leave the link in the description. Up next, I'm going to be talking about language proficiency. Now, Germany offers courses in both German and English. So if you're applying for a course taught in German, you need to prove your German language skills. The most popular accepted exams are the Test DAF, the DSH, or the Goethe certificate, which is either a B2 or a C1 level. Goethe institutions are usually at so many countries, especially in Nigeria. You have the Goethe institution. You go for the classes and then you sit for the exams. When you pass, they give you the certificate. But if your course is in English, you'll need an English test score. The most common ones are usually the IELTS. If you already have one, you don't need to sit for another one again. Of course, your score should be from 6.0 and above, depending on the program you're applying for. They also require TOEFL or even your school certificate, depends on the school you're applying for. Now, always check the exact score requirements on the university's website because some courses might demand a higher score than the others. All right, that's for that. Now, up next, I'm going to be talking about the university application process. Now, how do you apply? There are two main ways to apply to a German university. Option 1, you can apply directly to the university via their official website, and most universities have an online portal where you can fill out your details, upload your documents, and submit your application. Option 2, apply through the uniassist.de, and this is an online platform. I already mentioned this in my previous video. If you don't know what uniassist is, you can just click on the link and check on how to use it. I'm also going to make another video on how to use or create an account on uniassist. Okay, now you have to apply through uniassist.de, which is the second option. So this helps process applications for many German universities, especially public universities. Now, here is how uniassist works. You first create an account and then you search for your desired program, upload all your documents, pay the processing fee. It is usually about 75 euro for the first application and 30 euro for each additional one. So you know you can apply to more than one schools. So this is what it means here. Now submit afterwards. Now remember that not all universities use uniassist, so always check on the university website first before proceeding with the application process. Up next, I'm going to be talking about your required documents to apply. Now, when applying, you need to prepare the following documents that I'll be showing on my screen. The first one is your school certificates and your transcript. So now this would depend on the course you're going for. For bachelor's, of course, you know it's your high level, your O level, or your secondary school certificate. For master's degree, you need your bachelor's degree and the transcripts. For PhD and research students, you need your master's. Some might even require both your bachelor's and your master's. So make sure you always check on each of the school requirements. But the most common one is usually all of your school certificates and your transcripts, official transcripts. The next thing would be your passport photograph, and the next thing would be your a copy of your international passport, which is the data page, usually the data page of your international passport, and then your language test certificate. After you must have gotten the test certificate and you've passed, either for German or English, you can upload that as well. You also need your motivation letter explaining why you want to study there. When I mean there, I mean why you want to study in Germany, why you want to study at the institution you chose, why you want to study the course you chose or the program you chose. So make sure all of those things are written in the motivation letter. And sometimes you might also be required to provide a CV or a resume, depends on the school again. So if your documents are also not in English or German, you must get them officially translated and notarized. Now for this part, you can, so because of the issues with the embassy situation, especially in Nigeria, it is usually hard to get appointments. You can just proceed with notarizing at a high court. Okay, get to a high court and make sure they notarize it so that you can proceed with the application process. All right, up next I'm going to be talking about your proof of financial means. Now this brings me to block account. So one of the most important requirements is showing that you can financially support yourself while studying in Germany. Now the most common way is by opening a blocked account. This is a special bank account in Germany where you deposit a certain amount of money before you arrive. This is your money. So what happens is every month the German government give you a certain amount, okay, every month. So they kind of reimburse you with your money. So they give you the money in each month for 12 months until the whole 11,908 euro is given to you. So it's just not given to you, but just want to make sure that you can take care of yourself. Okay, all right, now that's that on that. But of course I already mentioned that you can open a blocked account with banks like Fintiba, Expatrio or Deutsche Bank, but I would suggest and advise you try Expatrio. Expatrio is a very good one. It's easier to access and easier to use. So once you've opened it and you've funded your blocked account, you'll get a confirmation certificate to use for your visa application. Okay, now this brings me to the next part, which is the application deadlines. You don't want to miss this part. So application deadlines in Germany are very, very important, and Germany has two main intakes a year, which is the winter semester, which this happens whereby applications open around March to July and classes would usually start in October. And then there is the summer semester, which you have applications opening around September to January, and classes usually start in April the following year. So some universities have different deadlines, so always double check on their official website. So meaning currently admission is going on at universities in Germany. You want to check on my previous video to check on tuition-free universities. Most times you don't pay anything. The only thing you pay is like a contribution fee every month. Probably some schools might ask you to pay 75 euro every month, or 100 euro, or 125, or nothing at all. It just depends. Okay, now that's all I'm going to be talking about today, but hold on, let's recap. Just want to recap everything again. Check if your certificate is recognized using the Anabin, which is anabin.kmk.org, and then take the required language test. Apply through the university website or Uni Assist. Prepare all your necessary documents. Open your blocked account with at least 11,908 euro and submit your application before the deadline. And yeah, that's it. Your complete step-by-step guide to the admission requirements for studying in a German university in 2025. So if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe and turn on your notification bell, because I'll be dropping more guides on study opportunities in Germany, Portugal and other affordable European countries. And if you have any questions, drop them in the comment section and I will definitely reply. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.